registering on every single movement, every single word. Nothing stands out.
What's wrong with that, lady? Because they don't stand like that.
You saying Sean Hufford looks like an Argyle?
I said Hawkins.
Don't want to go to Ashland? Oh, yeah! Okay.
You say, oh, you put the one showing higher shade. So let's do the same thing here. We're gonna put this where it's supposed to be colder.
Lift off. I'm trying to be reasonable. I'm trying to be reasonable.
That's not for me to do right here. I need your corporate number now.
Listen, I need your help. Run inside and get me a pair of scissors.
No.
Why not?
Because you made me watch Two Girls, One Cup. Okay, wait, so what is this now?
Just watch.
But what we found is when we turned on that gyroscope, we found that we were picking up the drift. And this seems to be ground drift.
Thanks, Bob. We don't see you, Enrique. Lift up your light way above your head. Interesting.
3, 2, 1. CRS mission, the ISS. Got main engines at 108%.
AVI power nominal.
You inside the building? Is that you inside the building?
No, shoot him! Shoot him!
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, somebody's still moving. Somebody's still moving.
Get ready to kill him. Ready to hear freaking. Yeah, boy! Ah, that's brainy shooting.
Yeah, yeah.
The bacon pop.
That's awesome.
The bacon party.
The bacon party. You can join
Best
them.
party ever. And I got like
failed transition.
3 steps from it.
Wait, let's check levels. You guys say something.
Hello.
You're in. You're in.
You beaver.
Inception style. So listen, everybody, listen. I gotta tell you all, 90 fucking people. Oh yeah, that's right. Toon tweeted about it, or either way. Hello, people. Welcome here. I'm still wearing my very work-esque style shirt. The one that at the right angle, it looks like I have as big a tits as Orphan.
You wish.
Ah, I do wish. No, I got some tits over here that look just like Orphan's. We'll figure that out later. So anyways, yeah, listen, everybody. I didn't think it was going to be right tonight talking about this. Let me bring that level down a little bit. There, we don't need to be blasted by the music. I didn't think it was going to be appropriate talking about tonight unless I brought a dick on to communicate directly with a beaver. And Ragical pointed out that he said, "What am I here for? Just to bring my sword?" And I thought that was a perfectly good reason to say Ragical was here, because Ragical has no idea what we're into. Dick and I have communicated, and Ragical, just gear up, buddy. Listen, do you have the mask too?
Well,
I told you to bring that mask.
Hey, my mask is impenetrable, but I'll tell you something. I don't kink shame.
You can't listen. You can't use words like that around here. That's reprehensible communication. You can't. Impenetrable is first of all a word that I don't believe in. That's fucking
don't say that around the cow.
Don't say it around a lot of people. But no. How's everybody doing?
The dick flute.
How's everybody out there doing? But first, I'm going to say hi to my guests, because I'm a total ADHD son of a bitch, and I want to mention to everybody first before I actually really let them talk. I want to say, listen, I already told Johnny from The Plot Hole, which if you're not subscribed, you do need to go subscribe to Johnny at The Plot Hole. He's got some good shit going down there. But I will say what I said to him is I apologized to him after the last time I had him on as a guest, because I was like watching a bit of it back, and I'm like, you know, if you're gonna have a guest on, you should let him fucking say a word or two.
Oh, really?
So I was like,
you never speak, man.
I was like, oh no, I know, I'm not a talker at all. So anyways, so I thought, hey, 100 people, you poor souls, what are you doing here? Okay, so now that I'm now going to let you talk. So please, Ragical, go ahead and also introduce yourself.
He's not letting me talk. He's still talking. Shut up. Hey, you know what I'm eating right now? I'm eating some balls.
Oh, I bet.
What? Oliebollen.
What is it called? Oh, you Danish sons of bitches.
God damn, I'm not Danish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right. Wait. I hate that whole like Dutch.
Say my name.
Danish. What are you again? It's like, how do I get this wrong so much?
You just want to say sorry, you know? That's what. I mean, you're just play acting right now. You just want to excuse.
I don't
sorry.
remember what I'm supposed to call you. Listen, where they live, they do blackface and think it's funny. Just blame him. Okay, this is what the real story needs to be tonight. Everybody talk about Ragical.
I think he comes from the land of Neanderthals.
The land of Neanderthals. Well, I haven't been doing my skit, but I don't know if you watched my YouTube or like with the face bomb missiles and stuff. But I mean, that chicken never came back in the end. It's been up there for a while now.
It landed in my backyard.
Made it, didn't you? You son of a bitch.
Wait. Check out the chat. Read Metal Fat's chat there.
The Jolly Mercenary. Hi, Brainy. Who am I looking for here? They didn't tag me appropriately, so I don't see anything.
Metal Fat. Metal Vet.
There you go.
How that?
All bowling and fucking holy shit. Oh my god. OL. Gotta move my coffee before this goes disastrous.
Holy.
I got that keyboard was donated, and I finally figured out that my pound button is hashtag.
You have a pound button?
I do, because it's a European keyboard. It's the first thing that happened. I was like, plugged it in. I was like, oh, sweet donation from a fan, because I need a new keyboard. And then I was like, wait a minute, there's fucking extra keys here and shit. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't normally have a pound button, like for pounds beside my dollar button. And look, there's even a little euro.
I was thinking of a different kind of pound.
That's the button. That's a button that that button's later. After
you don't have a button for that?
I'll tag you appropriately.
For anybody wondering that what Metal Vet put in the chat earlier, that's actually how you spell the sound of a fat drunk hawking a loogie. That's what it was.
Well, Screaming Beaver, everybody. Here, you guys can hear it too. I'll bring you in on it. Here, listen. Screaming Beaver. Oh, there you go. Listen to my beaver scream. Thank you very much, Bella. And actually, Bella had already donated as well, so I'm going to very quickly say thank you, Bella, to the donations of 10 New Zealand as well as 2 New Zealand. God damn YouTube turning my bell off Beaver's channel. No wonder I missed the uni stream. Look here at YouTube. You don't get to choose who I watch. Stop censoring the Beaver. Listen, that's what this whole stream is about, everybody. This is about censoring the Beaver. And if it wasn't for that, you know, this poor innocent woman could make this sort of living on this platform, and she wouldn't have to go gallivanting around. But remember, everybody, it wasn't about the breasts. It was always about her intelligence, right?
She's so smart, she's Mensa material.
I'm not even trying to be sexist. I believe that a woman can do whatever the fuck she wants with her body. I just think that if you're going to say it's not about my big perky breasts, and then you're going to go and start a OnlyFans, which, by the way, I don't want to let cats out of the bag or anything, but I have an inside scoop that I had money down. I had literal money down that there is no nudity at all in that OnlyFans, especially for $11 a month. And I can confirm that there is no nudity.
Beaver.
That's all I'm going to say. It's a lot of bedtime.
So she's basically pulling a Belle Delphine, you know?
What did Belle show?
If she's pulling anything Ragical, it sounds like it's not being done on camera. So there's that.
Listen, I have to put something on the record here. I would send Belle Delphine actual fingers as payment to see her do things. I just want to, and yes, by the way, I want to note that this son of a bitch was actually going to go on here, and then one day, my good friend, I like to say that, but I want to point it out. I'm joking. I'm just Team Skeptic. It's like, hey, I know people. My good friend Team Skeptic went and put a little shroot on his goddamn mic stand. And I was like, you son of a bitch. I had Corbin Dallas and Ruby Rod hanging by here, okay? Now the reality is that he has now gone away with the mic stand, and he now has, like, I don't know, some other sort of going, but his little shroot is gone. And at that point, after enough time had passed, it was time to bring out Ruby Rod for everybody. Ruby Rod will be joining me from now on in the stream, so get used to it. Every once in a while, you'll see little Rube hanging out. And, yeah, that's happening. You know, you didn't introduce yourself.
So wrong on so many levels.
You didn't introduce yourself yet. And I have to read more, but you need to introduce it. Pound that beef. Robert Williams for $2. Thank you. OG Bacon Money. Ragical has a smoke and a pancake. Holy shit, he's
smoke and a pancake.
Hey, it's legal in both our countries. All of our countries, because that's right. You're
now,
Canadian too, Dick.
I still have oliebollen.
Now let Dick introduce himself like I promised he could do like a minute ago.
Hello, everybody. Dick Dawson here.
No.
Shut that fucking cow-loving motherfucker up.
Like it's my fault. This beaver has been going on for 10 minutes already.
Wait, greater than Jesus? Fifth Element. No, you.
I swear to God. Which one of you was born in the barn here? Come on, seriously. No, hey everybody. Dick Dawson here from the Shills over on the iNetwork. How y'all doing? Glad to be over here ripping fun with the beaver and the knight. The Dark Knight? The knight that is the Sword Master? No, it's that dude with the cow, man.
Hey, can you talk about my cow? Both just DM me your links to your channels so I can toss them in the description like a good boy? Because I'm really horrible at that.
Sure.
I'll slide in your DM.
I'll slide into your.
I bet Amy Hogan beat you to it.
Listen. I don't know where that was gonna go. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, everybody. Buzzing.
You're not prepared for that?
I wasn't at all. And I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I wasn't prepared for a lot of things. Okay, I came sliding in to from the city. I had to pick up a vehicle from the city, and I had to. Okay, because life keeps coming hard and fast. I had to take my work van. Like I own the van, so like I have to pay the bill. I had to take my work van in because it started stalling when I was like, I've got like a hair in my mouth. I was coming up to an intersection. I would apply the brakes and the vehicle would just stall, but it would stall before the left-hand turn. But it's only happened on left-hand turn. So I was saying to the mechanic, I'm like, I don't know. I turn on the blinker, push the brake, and it stalls. I find out when I have no power steering when I turn left. And even when I talk to my dad, he's like, try not using the blinker next time. I'm like, that's what I was wondering. I don't fucking, because okay, listen, if it stalls before the corner, what's the difference between a left-hand turn and a right-hand turn other than using a blinker? Because, like, I brake everywhere else. That action has always stayed the same. The only difference is turning, and I use blinkers. So I was like, but they cleaned it and they found that the throttle body was dirty, like it was just filth. So they cleaned and polished up the throttle body. At which point, I guess that can cause, because when you push the brakes, I guess there's an RPM drop, which makes sense because you take all the pressure off the engine just go whomp like that. And when it does that, usually you'll watch your RPMs bounce off the bottom. Well, if you've got a really bad throttle body, you might just dive into the stall. At which point you got no engine. So, of course, you find out in the turn.
Yeah, which isn't good.
So basically, you're telling us you don't know how to drive.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Hey, listen, I live in a country that gets real fucking weather, you son of a bitch. This guy, he's got goddamn roses growing down the road probably right now from him in a greenhouse.
Yeah, he's going to take them to the bank in a few and cash them in.
There's so many clouds right now. All the clouds in the world are hanging above my country, you know?
Can you call the blinker
that's what we got right
like
now.
A good colonist?
Who said?
Wait, I didn't know this was like American. I didn't know this was like a. I didn't know this was like a contentious issue. Blinker versus indicator. Do you want to say fucked up?
Are still the Commonwealth, right?
Oh yeah, I'm Commonwealth. Americans. It's just those stinky Americans that are watching. I love all of you, by the way. I'm joking, because you're like 90% of my viewer base, and I would never want to hurt you. I want to caress you and love you and just hold you and squeeze you and just love you to death. What was it? No, I'm joking. They're the ones that tried to break away, and because they shot at us, or our mother lords, or our overlords, if you will, all of it's wrong. Motherland overlords, got it. Yeah, because
what the fuck is a motherlord?
This is a history lesson that I really needed when I was younger.
Fuck, we should watch. Oh, that's funny. That reminds me of Rad Vlad's lesson on history. Do you remember Christopher Columbus with Rad Vlad?
Oh no.
You know, it was in my DFOTY 2019.
Well, Rad Vlad is a contender, but he will never win because he's not popular enough.
Just let me find Rad Vlad's channel real quick because it's funny. But yeah, so I don't know what we were talking about 10 seconds ago because ADHD. But the bottom line is for sure, absolutely.
I'm still wondering if this man is a comedian, by the way. Rad
Who are we
Vlad.
talking about, Rad Vlad? Oh no, because he posted a video of him standing face to face with his. Unless, like, don't get me wrong, I guess other people are in on it, but man, that's some bravery. Like, he's like pacing outside his daughter's like Girl Scout meeting or something like that, and then he gets in a one-off back, and I guess their Boy Scout or Girl Scout leader or something was gay, was a homosexual male, and that, of course, that was too much for Ratty Poo there, I think. You know how that goes.
Fucking goof.
Well, you know what I mean with that group of people. I mean, apparently that mattered. It's like, oh, give it a break.
No doubt.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, if somebody violates boundaries, then it doesn't. I don't care where on the pendulum you are. You could set that son of a bitch on fire if they touch kids. But that's not how that works. Like, being gay doesn't make you. Yeah. Anyways, that's not our subject. We're not gonna talk about that. That's a whole different goddamn subject. Let's talk about Orphan
So I
Red
see you.
Go ahead. Please.
You stopped yourself from going that far on your channel, do you? I'll remember this.
You're in charge of your channel. You're the one that's supposed to step in. You guys just let me roll. That's your problem. 15 seconds delay.
Oh, it was too funny.
It feels like I wore the wrong shirt because this shirt is not working, and it looks like I gained 1 billion fucking pounds here. Like,
it looks like it should be in your hand, ready to be donated somewhere. Like seriously, dude. I
spilled coffee on me. That's actually Spooge. Sorry, I was supposed to change the shirt. You guys weren't supposed to see that. But no, it's no, like, yeah, I'm a big boy, but like I'm up about 7 pounds from Christmas, maybe. But boy, that light is making it look like I got the biggest man titties in the world, but they're doing okay. Anyways, don't worry, I'll have the biggest man titties you've ever seen soon. That's a foreshadowing for another channel that's coming on after me. skeptics are like, just shut the fuck up. Like, he's like vibrating in his chair right now. Oh, sorry. By the way,
came up. I gotta go.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, the dick is taken off.
No, I'm just kidding. That's no, it was.
Oh, I see. I see.
It was all that titty, you know. I'm just excited.
You can't do that to me, right? Oh, you gotta go. Well, he's gonna go to the bathroom and rub one out. He'll be back in about 5 minutes. Or are you like one of those? Are you like one of those like Missy Elliott 1 minute men?
He's just taking a screenshot of the stream right now with him.
Sorry.
12 floors in an elevator ride usually does me good.
That's why you gotta pre-work that thing, you know. That way, when you're out there performing on the job, it's not as exciting. You know? Yeah, listen, just watch. There's something about Mary. You'll get it. Okay. You gotta squeeze that baby before you go on that first date. Okay. Otherwise, all you're doing is thinking with testicles. That's actually kind of true, because like otherwise you're just thinking with penis. Like it's like it's overriding your better judgment. That's the problem. You gotta get rid of that so you can just treat them like a human being. You know, the proper thing to do, but men are stupid. And that is a reality, let's face it. We can all get to it. I'm fine. I'm easy, okay? My wife knows what I want. That's the end of the story. But since we want to talk about Orphan, did you see that she is actually firing up her old channel, too?
Oh, really?
Orphan Blue has now become Orphan Blue's Bedtime Stories. Probably gonna use it.
Wow.
She's already got 1,000 fucking subscribers. And by the way, I am so sorry. If you came from Micktoon, it's like me and 33 UC. I'm just gonna keep doing it now because I have to. Ragical is Danish. Dick Dawson is, I don't know. We're gonna come up with something for Dick. And it's a Micktoon from now on. Wait, Ragical. That's what it was.
Oh God! Do you really want to piss me off?
I call you Ragical. Wait, that
Danish
makes sense.
Ragical.
Don't put
that's my
Why is there
nephew,
an
man.
E in it? Why is there an E in it, huh? Sir? Sir? Huh, sir? You're defying the rules.
You don't know how to English. I mean.
Yeah, but it's not magical.
It's not a problem, mate. It's not a problem. Canadians don't speak English, you know. I can't help you there.
I thought that we were crazy as kids. I'm gonna tell all the Americans out there, you people, because I grew up with your media, and I thought that we were the crazy ones because we called it Zed, not Z. And I was like, well, we don't call them zebras until I saw, literally,
the Brits do. Yep.
That's what they're called. That's how to fucking pronounce it. So I'm watching, what was it, Daily Show with Trevor Noah, and he's calling them zebras, and I'm like, I looked at my wife. I'm like, so it was zebra the entire time? It's like, yeah, that's what they're pronounced, zebras. And I'm like, vindication! It's like
in Dutch it's also Zed.
No, but it's like listen, I need to this is definitely an Eddie Izzard joke, and I'm going to use it, okay? Listen, Americans. It's Herb because there's a fucking H in it. Okay? That's all I want to say. Herb. There's an H in it. And yes, I know it's a person's name, but you have to deal with this. They say herb. They don't use the Americans don't use the H. It's herb. E-R-B. They spell it with the H. They don't pronounce the H. And then we add extra letters to our color because we had to be difficult.
Herb. We spell it properly. Fuck all that. No way.
I mean, I will say this. When you're one of the only countries that doesn't spell it the way everybody else does, you're right.
So wait, there's this...
We're just by the way, I want every American out there to know we are just teasing. No, I'm telling my American audience I love them. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
See, this is what we have to deal with. Beaver needs to be shut up. That's the only way to stop
No, it's okay. I love it. Keep going.
Everyone
Ragical, grab the fucking reins. Grab the reins.
With me here.
Sorry.
So, you know,
people are very weirded out now.
We can do some stabby stuff. But everyone knows the anime Dragon Ball Z, right? Officially, it's actually pronounced as Dragon Ball Zeto. You know? That's the...
So if you search Rad Vlad, you know what's funny? Do you want to see suppression? If you search Rad Vlad without...
It sounds wrong.
If you search Rad Vlad without putting any other things in there, like criteria, you don't get anything.
Aluminium.
Like nothing. But if you add channels, I'm searching under channels, he immediately pops up. That's the only thing, obviously. But like, Or no, wait, one of the only things. But either way, that shows right there that the AI has decided that he's not even like, you can even search the name of his channel, and without saying I'm looking for a channel by this name, it won't even show him. But it doesn't show other people. Yeah, it didn't show other people too, though. So I guess I could make that argument about other people. So maybe I'm just being my own conspiracy theorist. Sorry?
No, it is one word. You're just your Google foo is just inferior.
Is it one word? No, it's 2 words. His name is 2 words.
Well, I type one word and I find him. I don't even have to do special advanced.
Yeah, but you have that. No. You have that like fake flurf one where it thinks you're crazier than batshit. Right?
Oh, this is rat. This is rat.
Okay, so what we're talking about there is a Ragical one time. I was like, how do you find all of the craziest sons of bitches that you find? Like, because sometimes he gets some real juicies. And I'm like,
fucking right.
Well, because they're hard to find now, because the real shitty fucking ones are gone. And by the way, if you came from MC Tunes, there's slightly more language on my channel. I'm trying to work on it, okay? I'm sorry.
Fuck.
And I meant to shave, so I didn't look so...
Well, why did you have a Dutchman on? Because I am not filtered.
Nobody wants a hairy beaver, and I get it. I get it, okay? I get it. I don't either.
You goddamn fucking beaver.
If your hairline goes anymore, you're gonna look like your head's on upside down when you have a beard.
No. I've been hitting this. I've been hitting this.
No. Calm down, guys. This beaver has a professional forehead. You can't, you know.
Getting pretty thin.
It's a professional.
It's like, it's definitely a sad tale, you know. See the whites coming in. Like, it's getting old. Things are getting sketch. I don't know if it's because of this. Maybe it's because of this thing. It's like I use that. What I do is I use that now. If you put it there, the hair kind of catches it, and you get this nice hooking zone.
And then it looks like that thing you have to wipe off your hamburger when it flips off into the grass.
The hair continues. Don't worry. That hair goes right across that patch. You can't tell shit.
The moldy hamburger. Get it off your fucking head.
Don't worry, I got a moldy hamburger over here that I'm really. I got my.
Goddamn, I can't unsee it now. I can't unsee it.
That kind of reminds me. I don't know what the Karen wig is right now. Oh, there it is. It's on my beaver.
It's like it's a Chia Pet hamburger. It's a Chia Pet hamburger, and it just sits there.
This shirt is trash for. It's a work shirt. Makes me look garbage. I don't look pretty for you people. I'm so sorry. Leave Brittany alone.
You never dress up for beaver.
Leave Brittany alone, okay? God.
Leave Brittany alone.
Here,
I googled it.
Go ahead.
There's 2 Orphan Blue bedtime story channels. One has 947 subs and one has 18. So why did she start a second one? Or
she probably started one and then realized she has the other channel from her original Orphan Blue. It still had subs.
Right.
Maybe. Oh,
those channels are not healthy though.
Oh no, I see it. I see it. One is
that's funny.
One is alternate channel for the more innocent versions of some of my OnlyFans bedtime stories, and that's the one that's got 947.
Bella.
So the last wants is for her to take her clothes off. I mean, the viewers have spoken.
Who we're talking about her? Oh, she didn't take her clothes off though. I'm telling you, she didn't take anything off. I know this, but
that's probably for the best.
I mean, I was kind of hoping to get the one up on her. I wasn't gonna can't do anything with it, but just for the sake of my. Okay, so here's how this conversation went down. Okay, I want you all to know this. I still think you're sexy.
Didn't we sign up?
Forno Raisin says, "Oh, it's $11 for a month. That's not much." I mean, it's. Listen, if you don't have $5, you should be making $5 fucking dollars. No, you know, if you can't. Again, anybody doesn't know that one. That's Invader via impression.
Yeah.
When she sub-shamed everybody for watching her without donating to her. How dare you?
Yeah.
$5. It's only $5. I mean, if you don't have $5, then you should be out getting $5 so you can give me $5. I'm paraphrasing, but not much to be honest with you.
No,
that's
I think it was actually worse,
verbatim.
Dude.
That's almost verbatim if you've never seen it. So just go type Invader Vi sub shaming and into the YouTube search button there and see what you get. You'll love it. It's like, because you guys watched it, right? I imagine you guys watched that.
I've just seen clips of that moment.
Am I confusing her with Bad Bunny?
Probably. Invader Vi is the one that was sitting there, like where she was sitting in her like fluffy stuffed animal fortress, like her like.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
remember,
Bad Bunny
she was
is
telling
another
people
one that also does it.
she like has the knee-high like socks and does the exposed thighs and stuff, and like she even admits on her like, you know, the girl next door experience kind of thing. Like she's doing what Orphan here is doing, except she's younger and prettier, and she's doing it a lot better. So she's making bank. And hey, I don't have a problem with that, but then to tell all these people that are watching her on Twitch that if they're not donating at least $5 a month to her, that they're basically robbing her time and everything, which, I mean, I get it to only the sliveriest of degrees. And after that, the reality is that if it wasn't for those people watching her, she wouldn't have this little career where she gets to wear her little knee-high socks and pretend to be, you know, sweethearts to all the men out there that want to pay her the money. And again, I'm fine with her utilizing that to her advantage, but then that's some fucking naive bullshit to start turning that around and throwing it in people's faces after that and saying, oh, you should be like, I only make like, well, what did she lose? Okay, so here's what I want people to know. She lost, okay, so on Twitch, a follower is the same as a subscriber on YouTube, so it's free. And I will get to these super chats. Thank you very much, guys. And another one just came in. Basic Train. I want to book a holiday to Beaver's Head Island. Nice. For £2. That's awesome. Oh, what was I about to say? I was just going to finish that comment. It was one more sentence, and I just railed myself. What was it? ADHD. Oh, my God.
Damn, I didn't have a good enough hold of the reins. I can't remember.
Doesn't matter. We've lost it, everybody. Somebody tell me in the chats. I had a point to finish.
Yeah, what the?
Come on, are you listening, Ragical? You're the only one without ADHD. You gotta help.
Oh, I wasn't listening to you. I mean, I never listened to you, right? You were talking about this Invader. I was actually looking at the Bad Bunny as well. Because
it was Invader Vibe. That's what I was gonna say. So thank you. So to finish the point,
Invader Vibe.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. To finish the Invader Vibe point is that she had something like she lost something like 75,000 followers, which are basically like subscribers. But like, okay, so how many like subscribers or how many like what is it? So a subscriber on Twitch is like a member on YouTube, so they're paying. Yeah. Follower on Twitch is like a subscriber, and she lost. No. But a subscriber doesn't pay me money on YouTube. A member does. So like, I mean, you do if you watch ads, and there's lots of ways that I make a few dollars off people over the years. But they don't pay her, so they need to be a subscriber on Twitch. Is like a member on YouTube. So she lost something like 100. It was like, even easy math was like she lost like $100,000 a year. Like, wow. Oh, it was huge. It was massive. Like she makes bank. Like, and maybe I'm wrong. Even if it was a lot of money though. And like, let's put it this way. It was a normal person's wage basically. I didn't say it was right. Oh, I was quoting you. Oh yeah, you were.
Noble Long says she's sexy if she keeps her mouth shut. Little face down, ass up thing, just in case, you know, it's only a mumble in the pillow.
See, people didn't like my Invader Vibe, probably because it was a departure from normal. Like I was doing a skit and making fun of people, and I hadn't been doing much of that at the time. Because, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I don't know if it was like the sprinkled donut boxers or. I definitely lost a few subscribers from that one. It churned for a week. This shirt is terrible. It just makes it.
You know, with the scale of you on that set, I would like to see you crawling in and sitting down behind that little desk. I think that would be pretty funny.
Sit all the way back here. So last night I want everybody to know that I viciously attacked. I have to come clean with everybody, okay? There's a lampshade that was hanging from the ceiling. That is no longer hanging from the ceiling. That I now need to reattach to the ceiling because I was. So I was watching The Long Dark. Like I was watching a playthrough last night before bed of The Long Dark, Escape the Darkwalker, the horror mode they added to The Long Dark, where there's like this creature chasing you through the different maps, and like if you stop too long at the wow, this song's terrible. If you it's like rock and roll. I guess other people love that shit. if you stop too long at the different locations, it like catches.
It's called music, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess you guys are stuck. You're how old? Yeah, that makes sense. You're stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, a little earlier, but yeah, okay.
Oh Jesus, it's even worse. Move forward with us. We've moved on. Okay, come with us to the future. We'll take you. Don't worry, Dick. We got you.
Yeah,
Listen, that
I
son
still
of a
like
bitch.
drummers, not drum machines.
I've been to the future. I've been to the future. It really sucks. It's even worse than
You,
the
frankly, Ragical,
Damn
would
it.
probably listen to some sort of Europop garbage on the side. You just haven't admitted it. He's like,
Europop.
you've heard some of that Russian Europop. There was a guy on the construction site, and he would be like, boom, boom, ziggy, zee, bang, bang, bingy, dungy, dang, dang. Like, the stuff that comes out of East Europe pop music is like, techno pop is like, what am I listening to?
I don't understand.
That's what he plays Pratt in the dungeon.
Well, I don't understand either, but apparently the Dutch DJs are the most popular ones in the world, and they basically create crap.
Well, it sounds like Europop then. Like, it's like, oh my god, I was watching
it's like
something.
that trance stuff that, you know.
Dutch DJs, are those the ones that play in, are they the Danish ones? Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, exactly.
He was so excited, Creeman, where Dick said when the Kings beat the Canucks in 2012, I was so excited I jumped up and punched the ceiling fan by accident. Did somebody just ding dong? Was that you?
I have no idea. Are you hearing things? What happened?
Somebody's trying to get in.
We're in a... You're pressing buttons, you son of a bitch. Because we are in a Discord room that is hidden. Yeah, that's you bitch. I knew it. We are in a Discord room that doesn't even show up. So yeah, that's why I
Ooh, kinky. We are hidden.
Okay, so what had
room.
happened though is I was watching the escape from the Dark Walker like playthrough, and it's, you know, the game, the Long Dark is a creepy enough game, but it's not like, it's like wolves creepy and like nighttime and dying in a blizzard creepy, not like zombies and like creatures creepy. So like this is a way different game mode where it's like hunting you, and you can hear it like in behind you. You can even hear it like, ah, like it's creepy shit. But anyways, so I watched that. It wasn't that creepy. I went to bed feeling great, but in the night, I woke up and I was probably in that like half lucid state where you're like not really awake, right? And I just remember that I needed to defend myself, so I grabbed my pillow and I struck at the wall, taking the whole lamp down and everything. Turned on the light, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I'll turn the light off, go back to bed, fix it in the morning. So yeah, here we are. So yeah, my mom punched my dad in the face one time. Maybe it runs in the family.
But
go ahead.
Ugly German Truth has a serious point here. Are we in Beaver's Dark Dungeon right now? Because it is a bit damp here.
Oh, it's damp. It tastes like vanilla everywhere. I've touched every surface. I've rubbed it all over. That by the way, I want you all to know that gland is so close to my anus that you wouldn't even differentiate. So it's kind of like the G spot. But anyways, we're moving forward.
It's the B spot.
Listen, we're just kind of shooting the shit right now. If anybody has anything fun that is not R-rated in any way that they want to talk about or point out, then we will absolutely do it. Team Skeptic is going to be going live in about a half hour, 40 minutes, something to that effect.
Nobody watches that guy.
Nobody
watches that guy. I don't even know who that is. Team Skeptic.
Who's this Team Skeptic guy? I heard it's a little channel that does this other content sometimes. I don't know. It's always damp in Beaver's room.
37 subs or something, right?
Something like that. 37. I saw it says 37 point something. I was confused on how he got a point sub, but anyways, suffice. There was a K there. I assumed it standed for skeleton, and there was a glitch, and they missed the S. But anyways.
Oh, I heard about him a little while ago. That Daniel Pratt was bitching about him, so I'm not sure it's going to be worth watching. You know, I mean, it's already got bad reviews.
It's already got. So
if you've watched if you watched Daniel Pratt's channel, you don't have to watch Team Skeptic's channel anymore, because basically Team Skeptic steals everything from Daniel Pratt. That's like a very good YouTuber. That's the story I heard.
I heard.
Pratt is his Picasso.
I heard a lot of the same things. Here, I have this on. I think now. Magic.
Shanti is in the chat with a lot of exclamation marks. Hi.
Shanti, how you doing? I'll move my stream.
Hey, Shanti.
Oh, it's all good, team. You and these viewers deserve more beaver. Yeah, it's all good. He can, yeah, no, it's all good. To 45 after, yeah. I appreciate it, man. No, don't worry. We got this. We got this. We're holding it down. We don't have a ton to talk about today, so, oh yeah, you guys are already looking at this shit. Sorry. Okay, so this is, this was Rad Vlad. Since we were talking about, sorry, what was that, Ragical?
No, go ahead.
Bit of a delay on that one, and I apologize. Good sir. Okay, now let me.
That was a Canadian internet, eh?
Frickin' music. No, my internet is really fast. I was playing on Europe. I was playing on a European server the other day and getting better speeds than the person in Europe. So
I've had that happen for me as well when I play on in mid America.
Canada has some of the highest prices in the world for the telecom, but we also have the 4th best rated telecom in the world, and I think America's 9th or something like that.
Oh, dude, I'm on fiber. I've got internet from hell here. I mean, on average, I get about 800 down, if not better. It's amazing.
I think you meant different thing than other people would reference internet from hell with, but I get what you meant. On fiber.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah,
no, I have cable and I get 300 megabit per second, but I could pay for 600 megabit per second. But that's on cable without fiber. Because the cable companies here had to compete with a lot of the companies here in Canada have fiber right to the door, so cable companies had to compete with like megabit internet, so they had to develop their own compression technologies to be able to pack more internet into the same cables that they used to use. So I mean, I pay for 300, I could get 600. Nobody needs that kind of speed. Jesus,
no,
you can't. I can download, if I'm downloading at 35 megabytes a second, not bits and everything, then I'm getting like, I mean, I can download like 100 gigabyte game in like 10 minutes or 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous.
It's for me, I had to pay, I had to get the download I've got, like, which is literally like 1,000 down, because it was the only way to get fast enough up. And that's the one problem with Canadian internet is you get like 25 up and 400 down. What the fuck?
You know, I know. And that's exactly what mine is. That's exactly what mine is. I get 300, or I could pay for 600 down, but up I only get 25 megabit. Which, by the way, but mathematically, I send more data than technically that actually. So I think that I pay for one of the higher packages, and I think that they've given us a limit that's actually loose, and I think that it leaves a bit of room maybe. But because like 25 megabit would only be like 3 megabytes a second or something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I put up to YouTube at 6. So and it takes it, and like I'm putting up to the start. It would tell me on OBS if I wasn't, like right now I'm putting out 5,700 kilobytes per second. So I'm doing more than 25 megabit up, but I mean that's probably I mean I've done 8.
With my fiber, I get 25 megabyte up, and it makes a huge difference when you're streaming because you got so much headroom to be, you know, it doesn't matter what's going on in the house, you know.
But megabyte
Felix can be screwing around, you know.
Yeah, but are you sure you don't get 600 megabyte down?
Yeah, like literally, dude, I can when I'm downloading, let's say a 12 gig 1080p high bitrate movie, it's down and ready to watch before my kettle is boiled to make a cup of tea.
Yeah, but I can do that. I can do that on if I hit like 5 megabytes a second on a file that big, or like, you know, 10 megabytes a second.
I get 100 down on a torrent. I get 150, 200. It's just unbelievable.
No, I know the relationship. It's mega. Well, no, a megabits. No,
it's capital B or lower B. If you're dealing with a capital B, it's bytes.
No, team, right? I don't think you're doing that right. It's like 7,000 kilobits to 1 megabyte. Like so it'd be like 7 megabits to 1 megabyte. It's like you have to is it 6? Is the ratio 6? I thought it was 7. Either way, so then you take whatever it is in kilobyte in kilobits, and you divide it by 6 to get your kilobytes, or like to get your because that's how they kind of pull the wool over people's eyes, because everybody uses megabytes and gigabytes, and then they go and give you your internet. Oh, you can do 600 megabits per second, or 500 megabits, or 300 megabits, and the average human doesn't notice the big B, little b, and then they go, oh, I should be able to do 300 megabytes, but then they find out it's megabits, and that's only 35 megabytes up or down or whatever. Is it 8? German Truth says 8. See, there you go. It's 8. Other people are saying 8. Saying 8.
If you are going for megabytes, your hard drives won't even be able to keep up, man.
Well, there it is. 8 bits in a byte. I don't think that you actually. I think you're misinterpreting the data there on how much you download, how fast you download. I don't think your hard drive, like he said, your hard drive can't even take data that quick.
Well, I got twin 2.5-inch SSDs running RAID as a send and receive for all my BS, and then I've got an M.2 as a boot, right? So I've got some pretty fast storage.
But there's not But even fiber internet in Canada is only 1 megabyte per second, because that's fucking.
Yeah,
one
Ragical. I'm running
one. Sorry, I got that wrong. I was saying the wrong things. It ends up being kilobit internet, so it's like 1,000 kilobits. So it's 10. It's like, what, 100 megabytes. So you could do 100 megabytes. That would make sense, I guess. Or I'm fucking it all up. Let's not talk about this anymore. My head hurts. Fuck.
Yeah,
anyways, suffice to say, everybody, suffice to say, take the bits and divide it by 6, 7, or 8. You get the ratio.
Beaver.
No.
Beaver.
No.
I'm launching all the face palms now. Rat Vlad.
Go ahead.
Rat Vlad.
Yeah, what about him? He's right there. He's right here. We're going to listen to a history lesson by him.
Damn straight.
Okay, is that what you're saying? Okay, I didn't know what you were fucking saying.
Lad.
Stop speaking in your Danish tongue.
Ik kan ook gewoon overgaan naar het Nederlands, versta je er helemaal geen flikker meer van.
Okay, that sounded like just straight up garbage. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm not a linguist hater. Okay, so everybody, if you don't know
I basically just told you I can also speak Dutch, and then you won't understand anything.
Well, you could speak a lot of languages. I wouldn't understand anything. It's true.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Like English?
I mean, hey, listen, just because, I think I was a little low on the volume there. I don't know what's going on with my mic. My mic sucks. Doodle-doodle-doo. Anyways, okay. Just the pesh. Got the pesh out. I gotta get the pesh out. Here we go.
Why they make this stuff up, I'm not really sure.
Oh, wait, we got super chats to read, goddamn. I'll get to that.
Could it be Satan?
Wait, I have this volume turned way too far down. 1 second. And you guys can't hear it because I don't have a... Oh, I do have a... No, I don't have a bump to you. Here you go.
Here's another fake story. Why they make this stuff up, I'm not really sure. But I can smell baloney when I smell it. Christopher Columbus went to America instead of India, and he thought that the American Indians were the Indians from India, and that's why he called them Indians. I mean, what? He wasn't just some guy like smoking pot and sailing the 7 seas like Popeye, and you know where the heck he was going.
Like Popeye.
Ended up like in the opposite direction, like.
So wait. Oh shit! I hit the back button on my mouse. 1 second. Wait.
Here's another.
Ah, you son of a bitch! Wait, we have to get there.
We're
this is so funny.
And you know.
Yeah,
there's a pot smoking Columbus
navigator.
Yeah, here we are. We're right here.
He was a captain of the Royal Guard.
He can't even do a screen grab properly. Fucking.
That's okay. I can't hold my mouse properly. I'm doing fat fingering the side buttons on my mouse and sending us flying.
And
sorry, I had to be as obnoxious as possible as I could with that bag.
We're told that.
Yeah. But I'm asking myself, Ugly German Truce, why the fuck is he filming the laptop?
Oh, he doesn't know how to screen grab nothing.
How would you make the mistake and go that way? I guess unless
screen grab to him means grabbing the lube when he's looking at something naughty on the screen.
But, it's a long distance, man. You know, to go.
He's saying, why would you go that way? So what he's saying here is he's trying to say, why would you take a left? Why would you take a left across the ocean here? if you're trying to find Africa or Australia or whatever. But he's not under. But the whole idea was to try to find another route. They didn't know America was there. They had suspicions. And there's also
there's a famous globe that was made and sold like 6 months to a year before Columbus took off, and it is accurate with what they knew at the time, except there's this massive gap of ocean where North and South America should be. That's what they thought.
Yeah, and they wanted to. Sorry, go ahead.
It's almost as if these people were explorers or something. I don't know.
Man, I'll tell you though, with the permafrost ending, they've been finding a lot of bodies in the Arctic. they've been like, oh, that's what happened to the SS insert name here. Because there's some very well preserved poor innocent souls that were trying to find their way across the Northern Passage. For many years that they kept on trying.
I mean, it started way before Columbus, even with the bigger ships. I mean, the Vikings were doing it.
Well, they made it. They not to the Northern Passage. They made it to the Canadian coast.
Yeah, they made it in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, see, they used it. They wondered what these. Anybody doesn't know what that is? It's an interesting story that you can look up. These two fine gents obviously know what we're talking about here. They used to think, of course, Christopher Columbus discovered the Americas, but they know now that actually the Vikings were in North America before them. Well, back when the Vikings existed, and they found maps and stories and all those kinds of things. But they've even found these odd stone outlines of what clearly were old building bases in on coastal areas and stuff throughout Newfoundland, and they would find these periodically and stuff, and of course without carbon dating and without the ability to really fully understand what they were. But then now, years later, they've linked up the building techniques are unique to the Vikings, I guess, or something like that. So there's even some of the artifacts they've dug up out of these sites now are all Viking artifacts and stuff, and they have no relation to the Native Americans and stuff. And there's even some lore of the Native Americans trading with people from another place and stuff like that. And there's so much of it. When you put it all together and you package it up, the new understanding is that the Vikings landed in North America first, and that they were trying to settle this faraway land, but because it was even a more desolate time than even when ships took long enough to get across the ocean, but the Vikings were basically rowing and putting up a little sail, and they weren't even as good at sailing and stuff as the Europeans were at that point. And it was hard.
They were using a bloody sunstone for navigation,
So the way they were doing is they were having, instead the Europeans would cut right across the ocean. But the way they were having to do it is they would have to land jump all the way along the Iceland and Greenland, and they would just skip all the way over to North America. Well, by the time they would do this back and forth route, it just ended up being, they think what happened is it ended up being too far of a route for them to keep maintaining their little colonies that they were trying to build, and they just think that over time they either died or they pulled people back, and that was it. They just gave up trying to settle the new land. But there's mythology in their writings and stuff about this distant land.
I actually know what happened. Giorgio Tsoukalos showed up in Zachariah Sitchin's spacecraft and said, "Hey, get out of here! All right, you're messing up the timeline."
I bet you if you ask Unirock, he probably knows based on all the titles I've seen. He usually knows everything. So I imagine if we ask him, he probably knows. In fact, tomorrow, just based on what we talked about, there'll probably be a title of a video that says something along the lines of Vikings settled North America first, but left, and I know why, in brackets, something like that. Does that sound like a fucking Unirock title?
Gone wrong.
Anyways, that's it. I'm gonna touch. I'm just gonna fly in and touch the tarmac on that subject every once in a while and skip off of it. I'm just gonna radio the tower and say we're just going through for a fucking pass. Don't worry, we're practicing.
There is breaking news right now coming out of Chillicothe, Ohio. It turns out that there has been sightings of a PayPal account begging on the side of the road. Now, at this time, we're not sure if this is Jason Smith's PayPal link, but when we do get a confirmation, we will bring it to you and make sure you stay informed. This has been Beaver News Update.
Well, Ragical, you're the only one that has, and you want to get a punch in while we're socking him in the balls, like just so before we move forward. No.
No,
hey,
I don't.
By the way, I have to tell you. Okay, so remember Steven? Okay, so wait. Let's finish our history lesson first, okay? Before I ADHD myself away from the subject, because that's what I'm good at. And before I do that, I am gonna thank the donors.
Lads on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, do the super chats. Super chats. Do it.
Jackalope Herdmaster, $2 Americano dollars, no nudity, I'm out, bye. Joke, I ain't going nowhere. Paraphrasing again, he used proper English, I used ain't. Jackalope Herdmaster for 2 more American ducats. Don't worry, Brainy, MC Toon warned them, and he's talking about my filthy, filthy ass mouth. That's not a 4-head anymore, it's now a 5-head, says Bella Charge. And basic trigonometry, and that was 2 New Zealand, whatever those things are. And basic trigonometry, like the only currency that I receive on a daily basis, it's actually worth less than my money. I'm just teasing. Basic trigonometry, I want to book a holiday to Beaver's Head Island.
I reckon it's a really loud place.
Oh, it's noisy.
You don't have to mow the lawn much.
Well, it depends. There's not a lot of going on in the frontal cortex. That's ADHD for you. If you're near the back, there's a lot more action.
You know, those dust balls flying around like in the desert.
So
I was expecting crickets.
I already forgot the other subject. Don't tell him I'm here, says the plot hole for $2. Shh. And he's like, thank you, the plot hole. And then 5 New Zealand, whatever those are again. Nice.
There they are. Thoughts of wisdom.
Pull the Board of Doom to explain why they left Brainy. That's right. That's Uni will pull the Board of Doom. That's right. It's gonna be like, and what happened here is the coast was like this, and then the Vikings came in from fucking over here, and they were over here, and then Navy, or who was it? It was a Menace. Menace was over here. He's blind, but he was gonna row north using a compass. No offense, Navy, by the way. It's not Navy. I keep saying Navy. No offense, Menace. The blind thing is, I apologize about that. If that's a true thing, I'm sorry that's part of that story. Anyways, yeah. I'm going to read this super chat, and we're going to go forward with this Rad Vlad history lesson. Do you think Red is an actress playing a role? Yes, absolutely, Christopher Hugan. Thank 100%. You very much for the Aussie $5. And yeah, you guys too? What do you guys think? Let's hear the panel.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she likes to play that her cleavage is just a semen target for money. I mean, that's what she does, right?
She likes to pretend, though. Her big thing was like, when I would do my Orphan Beaver and things like that, her big thing was like, criticizing a woman and like we were hating on her and stuff like that, when it's ridiculous. We were just giving and like I said, I'm fine with her using her body to make money like that. I don't give a shit at all. Orphan, look at, if you're watching, do you, babe. You do you, sweetie. But there's also nothing stopping me from making fun of you for trying to tell us that it wasn't about your boobs. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, that's not how the victim role works.
I know. But listen, all I was gonna add to that is Craven. I know when Craven comes here, he's here for these fucking titties. Okay? Craven comes for this hot beaver action. Yeah. The thing that Craven wants is these babies to bounce. So, you know, like, I know that when I come online, but I got no qualms. The reality is you gotta own it, Red. You gotta own it. And that's all it's about. It's about owning it. Now she's owning it. Oh, hey, how's it going? My secret diary, my not so secret diary. How's it going? If you go back like 5 minutes, you missed the uni ripping on. We did about 3 minutes of it and moved past. So.
Oh yeah, and it was glorious too. Like, yeah, you know, when you're gonna kick a man in the balls when he's laying on the ground, fuck, do it right.
Oh, let me tell you something. He was also talking about me because I talked about him. You know, that's how it works apparently. But apparently this man has no idea who I am. Also, I own all my subscribers to him.
So what I was wondering is, team, I wondered, did you? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Wait. I listened
to
like 2 videos of 40 minutes, and he said nothing.
Who are we talking about right now?
Literally, what I just said is what he said. That's all he said.
Who are we talking about?
How do people even listen to this guy? Because he just talks and says nothing.
Yeah.
It's in a way.
Are you talking about me?
But
Sounds like we're talking about me.
No,
just kidding.
No. It's Mr. Unirock.
Yeah, puny cock. So. You know, the bitch that is. You know.
You mean the 100th stream on the 110th day, and while he's not obsessed with the person that he's constantly streaming about, all the while telling other people on Twitter that they're harassers, while he has his 100th stream about somebody he's basically harassing. And by the way, I want to add this right now, because this is not the Bullionator stream on Red's channel. Anybody who's watching this, that was disgusting. People that come in there and think that they can politicize for this YouTube back and forth bullshit the death of somebody. And here's the thing I want to know. I'm curious how many people were showing up to the Unirock stream, and there probably was a couple. I'm not going to claim there was none, but I'm curious if they had to whack-a-mole as hard as we had to whack-a-mole when they did their suicide prevention stream for a member of their community. And you know, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong and somebody has inside information, I'm willing to be wrong. And that's the difference between me and Unirock. But the reality is, that was fucking disgusting. That was a charity stream to raise money for a funeral for somebody who died the day after Christmas, you heartless assholes. So get over yourselves. Stop being terrible human beings by following that piece of garbage. And by the way, his channel's fucked anyways. He's only getting like 300 or 400 views on a channel. And, you know, that's great. He posts a whole bunch. But you know what? Congratulations. You basically lied your way right to the bottom of the viewer pile. So, I mean, the thing is, you can only lie to so many people for so long before it will crush you under the weight of it, which is what started to happen. It's all built up. And whether it be lies or just vindictiveness, because that's the other problem. It's either lies or it's getting so ass hurt that you need to make your whole life about another person.
He blurred that line way too many times, where he would use lies and, you know, sort of, you know, misdirection and stuff to further the drama. But then when he'd get into beef with somebody, he'd take it really far and end up looking stupid every fucking time. Well, how many times is people going to back you up when all you do is talk bullshit and get shown to be a fucking asshole when you're done?
Even then, even him, he's saying, oh, Teamster, and I'm ending it on this. We're moving past. We're moving back to this right now on this sentence. But listen, even he's like, Teamster likes me. Or Tipster. I watched Tipster be like, God, you know, Unirock, I got no problems with him, but I stay the hell away from him because this guy backs the wrong horse every time. He just seems to always get it wrong. I'm like, that sucks, like, bad. That's fucking brutal. Right, it's like you basically don't even want Unirock in your corner because it's a bad look now. It's like, oh shit, Unirock's on my side. You're like, dude, listen, I gotta talk to you. I really appreciate the support, but can you fuck off because you're gonna make this not work for me? Because something about you're the common factor now.
And you're like,
oh shit.
You look over and you're like, dude, a three-legged chair is just not the support I'm looking for, you fucking putz.
Oh my god. Anyways, okay. He gets super butthurt, I see, when you bring up his subscriber to view ratio. And then the other thing that's funny is that you could just bring up his streams where he was getting 1,600 concurrents and the chat barely moves. We won't get into that though.
Go from here all the way back around there.
This isn't a drama channel, and I'm trying not to make it one, but boy, he pissed me off.
Good luck with that, man.
And I'm gonna add. Somebody said, "Yo, you're the one with the sandy vagina." I said, "Yeah, I never claimed my vagina didn't get sandy, but he does."
You know, everyone would just. I mean, why wouldn't he have just gone like through here, or around like this?
Be right back. One sec.
The land, so you can.
By the way, there's 129 people. Hit like if you don't.
Stop. Hold on, Beaver.
Well, this is important.
Did he just? Did Rat Flat just want to go with a boat across Russia? That's what he said, right?
Well, he just thinks it's a stupid idea to go that direction to find the other side of Africa, but he doesn't appreciate that they didn't really truly understand how big everything was, and they were trying to find a way you know, to get there, right? Because they wanted to complete their map.
More efficient way.
Well, and they didn't know.
Do.
Well, we know that that's a long way, but they didn't. So it's easy for Rad to say, sit back with his 20.
What do.
Well, yeah, he's sitting back with his 2020 knowledge, or his 2019 when he filmed this knowledge, and going, oh, well, that's a long fucking way to go there. There's a whole continent in the way. It's like, oh, thanks for pointing out the obvious there, Rad.
You think he actually thinks that they knew?
Here, take this strange currency. It's American.
I'm trying to understand what goes on in his mind. I mean, he's literally trying to claim that back then we knew America existed.
Well, yeah, but he's too
something
stupid.
Like that.
No, but he's too stupid to understand that. That's the thing. Like, remember, this is the guy that showed a diagram and was like, there's words here. I don't like to read the words. I know they mean things, but, you know, I get enough by looking at the picture. So, in other words, the descriptive words that tell you what you're fucking even looking at, you don't even read them. So that's what I mean. Like, this is the kind of guy we're dealing with. And by the way, this is like a child's website. So, like, you know, like, look what he's on.
Yeah, it looks like the kind of thing that my son would have been bored with when he was 3 years old, for fuck's sakes.
I kind of have an issue with this. Do you think the actual Native Americans were like, when they heard, hey, we discovered your country, and they were like, but we're here.
Yeah, the only thing I'm going to add to Team Skeptic, what you said, buddy, is that the only thing I'm going to add to that is that Kyle went to uni as much as uni went to Kyle, probably because he was upset at Steve. So anybody who could possibly hurt Steve was what he needed. So
Beaver, that's that whole thing, birds of a feather thick together, right?
It was whatever he could use to try to narrate that Steve was the asshole. And, you know, I'm not saying Steve's perfect, but come on, man. You got to take that sand, you got to wash it out of there, you got to clean it up so it's not so itchy. Okay?
Yeah.
I want to land if you need something.
Just like Cartman, Cold Kyle.
Yeah, just like Cartman. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you really need to see the new hit single, Uni's Got a Sandy Vagina. It's on the Rock Apocalypse, the world's funniest content nuke. And if you also have never seen Uni Rock, it might help you to go watch one of Uni's streams and then watch my nuke, and then you'll laugh your ass off. Well, just watch it, skip through it, and you'll know. That's it. You need like 10 seconds. Yeah. You'll get it.
Yeah, put it on chipmunk mode for the love of God, please.
Chipmunk mode, fucking. But Christopher Hoogan, by the way, Minus, thank you for your $5 American. But Christopher Hoogan, yeah, she's a fucking actress. She always was. She just pretended. You know, that's why she'd get all ass hurt about us making fun of it, because she didn't want to be called out on the fact that she was just bouncing it. Even my wife, by the way, I need to tell everybody, I'm going to go back to face for this so you can all see me. Listen, this is the way this conversation went down. I looked at my wife and I said, is it okay if I pay Orphan Red $11 to see what's in her OnlyFans? And my wife's like, as long as you're not going to be down here masturbating to her. I'm like, oh. I'm like, there is far too much free porn on the internet for that. Like, I just don't know why I'd find a world where I'd need to even pay for anything like that. But she's like, oh, that's fine. She's like, but I want to see. And I'm like, yeah, you can come sit with me.
Jesus.
To Mrs. Beaver, everybody, for being a trooper. She's like,
I love her.
She's like, as long as I can see what's in there.
Your wife is savage. It's
she's funny.
It's amazing.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've already discussed with her that I'm going to start working on some skits a little bit, maybe as making fun of some other YouTubers a little bit as maybe something that I'm going to try to start practicing on. I do have to order a slightly bigger green screen so I can actually get a full body shot in there and maybe expand my ability to. Right now I have to kind of like huddle between me and this green screen back here behind me to try to get the shots. So I am going to do that. But here's the thing. I told my wife, like, her and I together are like, I don't know if it's the stoner category or what the problem is, what goes on there, but we she makes some funny shit up. Like when every once in a while I'll have an idea, but then she'll use it to like improve on it. And that's sometimes she's behind a few of the funny things in the background that occur. So yeah, she's basically going to be like a creative advisor or something, maybe, if I can start getting some skits.
Beaver, are you saying behind every funny beaver is a good woman?
I
mean, women themselves aren't funny. I'm kidding, ladies. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Dick, I think we have
I'm
start
fucking rolling through. I go down 20, 30, 40.
Beaver. I think we have an r/whoosh here. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know what that means.
The joke went over your head. It's like a whoosh.
Oh yeah, no. You can't make things too complicated for me. That's exactly what'll happen.
It's not complicated at all. Behind every beaver is a woman.
So wait, 132 people watching. Okay, now everybody, I want you all to do me a favor, unless you're hate watching. No, because you cut me off already when I tried to do this. You son of a bitch.
Sometimes Ragical, there's Ragical. Sometimes there's no teaching them. There's just nothing you can do.
You got to slap this beaver around, but
132 people watching. Please hit the like button, you sorry sons of bitches. Do me that favor, would you? Everybody, reach down and just give that like button a good old fucking slapping. For me, please.
Oh, let me help you out there, beaver. Let me help you out. Everyone in chat, I need to know your general location, just for unrelated reasons. I got my hand up on a certain button to send something, but if you don't like this video or this stream, I will send a care package.
Now they're all on my desk. Yeah. So, yeah, hit that like button, please. Ooh, 94, it jumped. There we go. Now I'm seeing some likes. Come on, people. You love me. You love the beaver. Hey, listen, all I want you to do is if you just deep down, if you know that it's all about the beaver at the end of the day, this goes for the women too. You guys know it's true. Hit that like button. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you know it's about the beaver, you hit that like button. I don't care which beaver we're all talking about. I'm talking about what? I'm talking about this beaver.
Hey, do you remember who used to do the Sunday night sex show? Wasn't that Dr. Sue or something?
It's not fucking loud at all. It wasn't loud, right? Sorry, go ahead. Dr. Sex Lady Sue. Was that a Canadian thing though? Was that American?
Yeah.
Nah, some of our American counterparts might not know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sex Lady Sue, she would literally she would be like on like public access TV even.
From chat, by the way.
And it was like this 80-year-old
woman.
Dude, she was like 70-something years old when we were kids.
Yeah,
and
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
teenagers would write into her.
Like a little old grandma talking about sex hard, man.
Dude. Okay, so listen. It was like, for anybody who doesn't know, it was basically like a 75-year-old woman. She kept doing it. She's been doing it for the last few years, just online now, even I think.
Yeah.
And what was it? It was she would you could write in. People would write in like sexual like questions, like teenagers and like awkward things that they couldn't ask. They didn't feel like they could ask their parents, and she would just answer them just cold fucking straight to the camera, and like there was no making this woman blush. She'd just be like, she'd get a question, she'd just reach in her drawer, pull a dildo out, fucking slap it onto her hand, and be like, what you want to do is fucking just like, it was like she didn't fucking, there wasn't even, she didn't give a fuck at all. She was just like fucking, she'd slide a condom on a dildo like in front, like it was just, I think it was bananas. Probably you're not allowed to show a D on public TV probably, but you know what I mean. Like it was the equivalent of, she would just, or she'd pull her, that's what she'd just do, the finger thing even, like roll it onto her fingers.
Andrew Knoll nailed it, Beaver.
But she was like,
Andrew Knoll nailed it. It's Dr. Ruth.
Yeah, but she was like old when we were kids, and she was like, so it was like, always slightly awkward to see this old lady just giving you sexual and like, answering sexual questions to teenagers. I mean, it was a very good program. She answered some serious questions, but
she taught a lot of chicks how to rub one off, man. Absolutely.
Well, that was actually one of the biggest things. She'd get a lot of questions from women, like girls, and a lot of them were about their own bodies, right? And so she was, of course, she was an advocate for young girls not to be like afraid of their bodies and to definitely experiment. And she wasn't, I'm not gonna try to imitate her, but she wasn't afraid of just describing like what they should be doing to like, it was a little crazy. But here, basically I found the actual, like, her show, basically. This is it right here.
No, that's fine. That's we're okay.
You'll see in like 10 seconds, you guys, if you're watching the feed. Sorry, I'm not sending you video, I'm realizing. My apologies. I'm really failing at being a good host today to my guests. Sorry, I'm looking at my links right now. My apologies. Let me grab where I'm supposed to be here. Share my screen. Oh, God. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? I'm supposed to send my virtual cam. We're gonna have to end this soon. So I'm gonna get back into Rad Vlad here so we can finish that real quick. And then here, virtual cam. There we go. I'm gonna send you a virtual.
Nothing rad about glad.
I'm gonna send you.
It glasses dick. It's an R, not an N. What does that mean?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Somebody just sent me a comment. I think I just typoed and somebody got some. mistake or I don't know, whatever.
And I'll throw in another thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's let Rad talk some stupid for a couple more minutes for the fans out there. By the way, thank you all for watching. 125 people. I know that MC sent a lot of you, and I really appreciate you guys spending a little bit of time with us here. This is, you know, I get about 70, maybe 80 on a good day, and this is definitely a lot of people watching, so I do appreciate it. Gonna be doing a channel announcements first. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, team. You know, I'm not feeling rushed or anything.
How? That's not possible. It's like a 4-month journey.
That's why you have the guilt fetish.
You know, try that, man. Go, you know, go on
oh, no, it's Sue Johnson, not Dr. Ruth. There, yeah, it was Sue Johnson. Hulk Hogan.
For me, that was the second girl, not the first girl. Dr. Ruth was first.
Now I gotta look up Dr. Ruth. Here, you guys watch this for 10 seconds. I'm looking up.
Man.
I'm a lot older than you.
Months. What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna drink? You gonna bring enough beef jerky?
To last you that long? I didn't know Dr. Ruth.
I don't know who's the first one to make this trip. You're just gonna stand on the shore of the sea and look out and go, yeah, we'll just keep going till we hit something, you know. And then 4 months later, oh look, we made it. Good thing we brought all that food and water. That's fake news, man. You know, we know the Earth is flat, but is it even? Are the continents like this on that flat plane? You know,
that's so crazy.
Could be that it's just one landmass, and they're, you know, it's not so hard to get from point A to B because you're traveling along the coast. You would never.
These people really think that nobody ever thought about things.
Yes.
They're the first human beings to come along and actually put one and two together and make these.
Beaver, these guys are the pioneers of science. Flat Earthers are the smartest people on the planet.
No, I know they say it. CC literally says it.
Everything.
It's just that it's like, it's really crazy to me that they can put themselves on this pedestal that like there's people whose entire lives have been devoted to making discoveries, and yet this son of a bitch sitting at home in his goddamn armchair at the computer at his HP fucking desktop that he has, or his laptop, that he has absolutely no clue how it even functions, even on the most remote and basic of levels.
But Beaver, you say this, but do they have a pen to point at stuff?
That's basically, it's like basically like Dell's entire channel. Look at that. It's fucking crap, man. It's fucking shite. Like he's just sitting there angry the whole time. Oh my god, I should do him too. He'd be fun. Just get a dark background, just have me in there, just sitting in the chair. It's fucking bullshit, man. Fucking shite.
Ragical, what was the title? Dell points at things and gets mad or laughs or something. What was that one?
He has Dell clips.
He points at things.
Listen.
He points at things.
Listen. Yeah, you play it, Ragical. Oh, you play? Okay. Were you playing Dell Sounds? Play Dell Sounds.
You know, nuggets of wisdom.
Nuggets of wisdom.
That's what I thought.
Man, I spotted him in another little documentary that was on BBC. He's like, I also met this angry man. It was like, this fucking bullshit standing on the street.
Sake.
I was like, oh my god, I know who that is.
Beaver, did you know he actually went to studios? Because he's a jealous man. Other flat earthers have been on television, like Mark Sargent, for instance, right? He has been on fucking Good Morning Britain or something.
Yeah, and he's on commercials all the time. He's a huge seller. We know that.
Yeah, but Dell basically was walking around to radio stations and local television stations and telling them about he wants to talk to the station manager about something he has to say, but he doesn't talk about the flat Earth stuff, right? Now, the moment this manager actually comes up, you know, he wouldn't come out of his office for Flat Earther. Then he talks about Flat Earth, and well, he is out the door in a minute. It's amazing to see. It's amazing to see. I think it's still on his channel, those videos.
And like the thing is, like, you look at CC, like, it's funny, like CC doesn't remove. He still has never removed that video of his wife telling him he's an idiot. And what's funny about that?
He doesn't know how to cut it out. That's the problem. It got views, right? It got views. It's ego.
Whoa, but have you seen how many views that video has? Have you? It's like,
I don't know exactly, but it got more views than other videos, I think.
No, it's like literally he has, I can't remember what the number is. I'm gonna go look right now, but like it's like probably like half the views on his entire channel now.
Yeah, that's exactly why he doesn't remove it.
That's exactly why he doesn't remove it, because it's literally, hey, but you weren't here, you missed it. We phoned him. We actually talked to him for like 15-20 minutes on the phone.
No, I was there.
Oh yeah, you were here. I don't remember things, just so you know.
Schrodinger's cat called him.
No. We called him again. No, we called him last week.
You called him again? What?
We literally spoke directly to him one-on-one. I was just me and him having a convo.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like a week or 2 weeks ago. So it's on one of the streams. I think I titled it. We actually called CC. It's in the description at least. It's got to be. But like, when was that video of his wife? It was in the last year, right?
I think you can start to.
Here's him.
Popular.
Here's him fucking breaking his phone.
Yeah. Most popular. It's
here's him swimming with his waterproof phone, and then bitching about it right here about how he followed all of the regulations on, you know, water resistance, and it's like it's not waterproof, you dumb shit. No, it's great. Like, no, look at like it's amazing. Hold on, I got to turn.
Why is he on?
Because he's testing his brand new phone. Here, I graciously took a super chat in Australian to tell you, Ragical, that Christopher Hugan loves your new content, Radical. Aw, typo, dude.
Radical.
Dude, type. I'm just kidding.
No. I have come to accept those typos. Radical, okay. It's that's because the phone did that.
Is
autocorrect.
My phone did that when I was searching for Ragical earlier. It did the same thing. It was like, you mean Radical? I'm like, Ragical is radical, but I didn't mean that.
It's all
it's Ragical.
God damn it.
Look at, so this is early in his phone diving adventures.
This was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Only those who can mistake scientific theory for armchair my theory on this can be idiot enough to pull this fucking stupidness.
Look, it's amazing. He drops it. Now watch. He drops it. And remember, this thing only has like a depth rating of like 5 feet for 30 minutes, okay? So like these phones are like 5 feet, 30 minutes. Now, how deep do you think? Now, you know how it works, right? Every foot you go beyond that time drops, and sometimes aggressively.
Big time, huge. It's about the pressure.
Yeah, exactly. So now watch. Now, 5 feet for 30 minutes. That's it. That's all they guarantee. Now, how deep do you think this is in a second here?
Well, deep enough I wouldn't have to put my fucking foot on his head.
Well, his feet were under the water and he was reaching for it by the time he got to it. So it's at least 7 or 8 feet. So that means that his water rating on that thing would have dropped to like, I mean, for all you know, the fail point is 8 feet. Like you just don't even know.
Oh, yeah, with the extra feet he went down. If you were to do the math, I think he's got about 25-30 seconds, right?
You don't even, yeah, that's the thing. Like, who knows what but there might even be literally just a hard fail point. Like, when you hit this depth, it will literally start leaking. Because there's just, well, you gotta remember the speakers are, well, those speakers only have so much ability to keep water out of them and stuff. And by the way, that's
one of the biggest fail points.
But that's exactly what ends up fucking up. In one of the videos here, I think he did remove that one. Because there's a video here where you can't hear him properly, and it's like, or maybe it was at the end of this and I jumped out too early. Listen. But he complains later that his speakers were broken. Like, watch. Right.
Look at when you scroll. Does he only own 1 or 2 t-shirts? What the hell is wrong with this fuck?
He's like a cartoon character.
Yeah. He never changes. Maybe he's not real. Maybe he's just part of the algorithm.
He's a little CGI man.
So listen, this is his complaining about the phone not holding up. Listen, it's awesome.
See here, Chris from New York, Westchester County.
He's upset, see?
It's July 19th.
I'm logged in.
So I took a hit, guys. I did you guys a favor.
Craven says, similar story. A manager at the AV company I worked for at a neighboring property got new LED lights that were water resistant, so he put them in the hotel pool for an event. Ah, dumbass. That's amazing. Okay. That's dumb shit.
By plunging my phone and taking it to the extreme. Woo! Now this
extreme!
is what I'm on right now.
Extreme cheddar.
Boasting.
By the way, when he said taking it to the extreme, all I thought of is those two douchebags in did you guys ever see Harold and Kumar?
I have no idea what it is.
All right, we'll come back then.
Distance up to 9 feet.
I think he knows. Dick knows.
That's 3 meters. Up to 25 to 30
This
minutes.
is crazy to listen.
So
Okay,
I
3
stuck
meters.
by the parameter that they gave us. And the camera, the phone itself was working fine, but the camera went and started fogging up. And I did everything. I reset it. I put it in the rice bowl. I did all that shit. But you have to understand.
You know what the problem is with a waterproof phone? Once you get the water in it, good luck getting it back the hell out again, even with the rice.
Right. Yeah, the rice trick only works on a phone without the IPS rating, so that because otherwise it's trapped in, trapped out. It's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's still a trap.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not gonna suck it through that thing. You know. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's Orphan Red would do. Oh no, we're not doing OnlyFans anymore. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I'll continue.
Wait, guys, we need to calm down. This man is smarter than us, right?
He's the smartest human being on earth, from his own words.
Apparently, he thought of something that we cannot fathom. That's kind of the problem here. This man is outclassing us in every way.
He is. He's absolutely.
Monkey stinks coming up.
Okay. So fighting with Verizon and Samsung.
They didn't want to replace it, obviously.
I had to pay the deductible, which was $200. Samsung
hit like you stragglers.
Admitted
love you guys.
There is
Thank you for coming.
Manufacturer defect on the phone itself, on the camera. So they agreed to pay $100, but I had to come up with the cash for Verizon up front. So I'm waiting for that check from Samsung. It's only been a couple days, but as you can see, I got my new phone. We're back online.
So I mean, he ended up in a battle with him over this damn phone. And by the way, so like when you say extreme, like all I think of is this scene in this movie right here. Harold and Kumar. That's what's his name, Neil Patrick. These douche canoes. They're like extreme cheddar. Yeah. See, like these guys, extreme.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Extreme cheddar.
Everything was extreme. Woo, it's extreme. Wow. You know, like even he's like, look, extreme cheddar. Right there. Here we go. Maybe I missed it. It's in a different part. Either way. So when he says extreme, that's all I think about. Sorry. I'm a child at heart, guys. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Anyways, 6:51, and Team Skeptic is going to start right away. We didn't have a whole lot to talk about tonight.
We didn't get to see boobs, man.
We're not gonna see boobs.
Hold on. I want to see everybody put hashtag Cream Skeptic in the chat, because we haven't seen Cream Skeptic in a while. Let's see some Cream Skeptic.
I'm starting on OnlyFans. Anyways, Ragical wanted to see some boobs, so there you go, everybody. You can thank Ragical for that. No. Listen. We all gotta put thank you where thank you is due, and I want everybody on the next video to thank Ragical for being able to see my breasts at this exact moment. Okay?
Boobs are not boobs.
No. You never specified, okay, and you cannot do this afterwards. The contract was signed in your blood, sir.
The B.
I prefer my tits shaved, please.
Listen, I'm going to tell you a secret. This is trimmed, okay? This shit gets hairier. I lightly remove excess. So, like, you know, like, I'm probably actually part beaver. I'm starting to discover. That's all I'm saying, okay? I lose you?
You're going to build a dam?
All of a sudden, you guys are like, that's it, I'm out of here. Fucking man tit.
We're done.
Man tit, you guys are done. Listen, does anybody remember which video I did in Beaver Vi? I know which one it is. It's because if anybody wants to see sprinkled boxer Beaver, that's where it's at, boy.
I'm still lightheaded from all this tit. I mean, fuck.
Hey, I told you who to thank, and you haven't done it yet, so I don't know what to say.
I don't want your thanks for that.
Okay, here we go. We got the finest. So just because I do want context for this, so anybody knows, we're gonna bring up Vader Vi's. Oh wait, it's on my own video. Why the fuck would I even do that? Ah, things went crazy. Okay, that's the one I want.
Vader Vi is loud.
Is she loud? Well, no, I turned her down because I've got mine sound leveled. Thank you, sir. But I need to get the right. I need to get the right damn windows up here because I accidentally.
Look at this dude! Look at this dude! All the audio leveling. Oh, look at this dude! I love it.
That's the shit right there, boy. I could lose some weight. I was looking okay at that point. Here you go, Vader Vi. Here you go. I added music. This is a train. I was gonna leave that in there. I don't remember what the joke was, but this train was awesome.
Subscriber on Twitch. So now that we got that terminology out of the way, we can move forward and watch this train wreck go down.
This guy gets the fuck out. Watch this. This is amazing. This is right down the road. This is in Winnipeg. It's like, no, I'm leaving.
Those people in the front are, you know, what are you doing?
He went over the median there. He was out of there.
How much money you have.
Here.
That's really the thing, because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution.
She, like every other goddamn Twitch streamer, had copyrighted music in the background, and how their day of reckoning has not come, I don't know.
If it costs $20 to sub,
so if it sounds like I've overwhelmed this a little bit with audio, I did.
$20 is quite a bit. $20 is you can get a full meal for $20, and the difference of $20 and eating a meal is in that $20.
Lady,
that's where it is.
You let her $20. But hold on. Let her really land the impact of her words here for the community before we show them the joke.
$20 and eating a meal is in that $20. Like
that's $20, but $5.
But a sub is $5 at maximum. In whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working.
That was like probably the real look on my face when I really watched that. She just kept talking. It was worse and worse.
It's not like
when I hear that music, all I hear is Charlie Brown looking at Linus saying, "I don't know, Linus. I just don't know."
But look, look how long she could go. I kept thinking, like, you're done, right, sweetheart?
A ton of money.
Like, listen.
So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy.
Wow, eh?
That's what that is. I'm unemployed, so basically all my money goes to bills and food.
The comments. She starts reading the comments.
Yeah.
This is not content. This is nonsense.
Yeah. It's $5. It's really like, oh my. So here we have some excellent 300 IQ comments from the Peanut Gallery. This conversation says,
whoa.
This is weird. Yikes. These are exquisite contributions to a...
So, like, she fucking did that shit. And yes, I apologize for the overwhelming amount of music. It makes it harder. And one thing I've learned, just so you guys know, and Ragical probably knows, Dick, you might know, as people get older, it becomes harder for them to actually separate music and words. So it ends up...
I was asking...
Big time.
I think I overacted this in the future. I just need to do less, like, trying to be... Anyways, it doesn't matter. This scared people away. Okay,
like $20 or even like $24 or $59 or something to that effect.
I'm more likely to pay now.
But
anyways, it's I could have done better. I think I could have done, if I was redoing it now, I'd do a way better job. I would have just taken a bit more time, probably got some knee highs. It would have been fun. It's part of honing the craft, you know, getting better at that. But anyways, listen,
teams are funny, man.
I'm enjoying them, so I'm still going to be trying to do A bit of scientific flat Earth stuff when it's available. I'm going to be hanging out with Team Skeptic and FDFE. You know, they're not doing the things together, but I mean, I'm friends with both of them. So, I mean, I'm going to be doing flat Earth and non-flat Earth stuff, as well as I am going to be trying to do more skits of making fun of like topical YouTuber conversations that are occurring. So, because there's definitely room in that market to grow, and I'm not terrible at it. And oh my God, get this mic right. And so yeah, so that's something. But yeah, First Amendment, all that stuff, it's still fair game. And the First Amendment's kind of kicking off, so that's a good. How much to make it stop? I know, right? So really, on that note, what we're gonna do is we're gonna very quickly say talk to Ragical here and Dick to make sure that they got their chance to talk here for another minute and give tell what you're working on. So
finally.
Yeah,
finally,
right?
After like the entire stream, we can talk, Dick.
No, you've been talking. you love it. You love it. Hey, but really quickly, minus take my strange currency for $5. Christopher Hoogan, thank you much. And I know I read these, but fire. 2 Australians, love your new content, Ragical. Minus for 5 Americano. We can afford $5. Here you go, you pretty thing. Aw, thank you.
Topical.
You sexy thing.
So yeah, so listen, Ragical, what have you been working on other than having some arguably good success with shorts on your gaming channel, you piece of garbage? Mine got 40 views, yours got what, well, 6,000?
I don't understand those shorts. I mean, they get views, but they don't get.
It's a new thing. There's room to grow in it, and you know how it works. It's.
So basically, I just what I do is I just take like little parts of my streams for gaming, and if they're funny enough, I can just throw them in 1-minute clips in vertical video mode. It's going against all the rules.
Kind of garbage.
But, those things are getting pushed by YouTube like insane, because my gaming channel is, well, it's not actually a channel that is.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. I went up 10. I went no views for like 3 days, and I'm up 10 views since I looked at it like this morning.
It takes a while.
Man, it took his like a whole day, and then the line was like straight up. No, I was listening because that's what he's talking about. He's getting all those views, those sexy ass views.
Yeah, he's now trying to segue into his short. So Beaver is also doing shorts.
I'm gonna do it after. Well, I did one, but I'm gonna do it after Dick. So whenever Ragical's done, Dick, go ahead.
When Radical is done dicking around, is that what you're saying?
I'll dick with you, buddy. I'll dick with you any day. Don't worry.
Hey.
Thank you very much, Minus, by the way.
Maybe later, you know.
Oh, we'll talk. Oh, wait, that voice. I'm gonna turn the reverb way up, and I'm just gonna sit here and just touch myself while you massage my ears. Ragical. I just want you to like. You got to do the old like.
How about this?
Listen, it's got to be like that. What is it? The what's the guy that did the sex stuff on the radio? Where you're like, and you like, like sit on the speaker. Ragical. Turn my little Herman Carbon subwoofer to the fucking max and just ride that fucker.
Oh my God, I am so scared right now.
No.
So listen, so Dick, what do you got to say, Dick? Speak now or forever hold that Dicky piece.
At this point, I'm putting on a leather mask and spanking myself. What the hell have you done to the stream?
Sounds like fun now.
Anymore. We've gone into RedTube.
Take my money, dirty whore.
But I do want to say, Orphan Blue, if it works for you, serving up that cleavage like a fucking sperm target for a couple of bucks. Hey, if you can look yourself in the mirror for doing that for a couple of dollars, all the power to you. Me, myself, it's not really my style. Whoa, good really? On you.
You're telling me that if you could make hundreds of dollars a month just by showing your hairy ass to a few people, you wouldn't do it? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I had enough people that really wanted me to start an OnlyFans, I'm sure I could wrap myself with enough fucking silk to make it look okay for whoever's interested.
Oh, dude, see, you just brought the whole channel down in one foul swoop.
No, I will do it. Listen, I'm a dirty whore. I will do whatever I have to. That's why I'm not hating on Red's rhetoric for what he's just done. No, I'm sorry. No, he's not the one that opened the OnlyFans. I'm just kidding.
God damn it. Hey, Beaver. It's going into diminishing returns because you showing your ass, you got some fans paying money for you, but you're also going to have to pay the lawsuits for people having bleeding eyes.
Well, listen, there's disclaimers, all these images. you peek into the Ark of the Covenant. No, looking into the Ark of the Covenant is your own responsibility. I'm going to make sure it's a very obvious graphic that comes up when you go to click on the images. There's going to be like an opening sequence where you have to confirm opening the Ark, and that way when your eyes melt out of your skull, I'm covered. Okay, this person made a conscious decision to do this. Yes, they chose this. Okay. So
holy shit, huh?
Okay, so I've been having fun with my before we take off. I've been having fun with my thumbnails lately, and this is the long dark one I've just made because I am thinking I'm gonna be doing a gaming long dark run, and here is my long dark thumbnail. Brainy just rocking it out in the dark with my nice Canadian tuxedo right there. Yes, everybody thinks it's jean. That's not true. It's actually this color right here. This is the pattern. And then just to show a little fun while we're having it, this is the kind of content, if you're into some gaming and you want to go to Brainy Beaver Games, this is the kind of content you can see at least once every 2.5 hours.
Dropping in, right there.
Where? Your good friend Bella. You can hear him.
On the roof.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay, I'm gonna take position right here. We should just slow down for a second. Slow down. We're almost in the circle. We don't need to.
Did you borrow that off Trump?
Good shit, eh? Wait, watch the kill. Don't feel like it. It's beautiful. Oh, he's up in the building. Never again. He's up in the building.
Contact.
Oh, I see him.
Oh! What? Downed him in the air? It's saving that.
That thing is trying to suck your brain out, Beaver. What the hell is going on?
Apparently there's dentures coming up next. Holy shit, if you haven't seen Mark Rober make all that stuff, that's good. Oh my god, this asshole's going live? He is live. This son of a bitch took my show. I'm just kidding. So anyway, who the fuck is that? Skeletor? What is Skeletor doing on my screen? Love you, team.
Look at the shirt. He's wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt.
I thought he looked like he was dressed like Cece.
Hey, listen, everybody. If you're still hanging in here and you're one of those freaks that's tuning in and actually even listening, possibly, I want to remind everybody that for a possibly limited time, if I get a cease and desist, if I don't, not, we have official Beaver Rock merch. Get this one and only chance.
Yay.
It's risky.
That's not that risky. Okay, so listen, he fancies himself a public figure. So first of all,
is that a stiff cock or a vape pen in his mouth?
First of all, he would have to prove damages that I caused damage to his branding by doing this. Second of all,
more than himself?
Exactly. And second of all, public figures, political figures, people, certain media figures, and celebrities explicitly in certain places are exempt from certain types of rules, including, now, in some places they are very much in control of their likeness, and in other places they're not in control of it at all. Now, here's the thing. There are exceptions explicitly for satire, commentary, information-based things, like campaigns. And here's the thing: he fancies himself a little bit of a informer, like a little reporter, if you will. Well, right there, right there, that kind of de facto makes it so if this son of a bitch is pushing around information, which is arguably a bunch of bullshit, that I could claim that this. First of all, it doesn't say Unirock anywhere. It fucking says Beaver Rock, and that's my character.
Beaver,
so yeah,
you couldn't ruin his name if you had a ladyboy rental service called Puny Cock. You know what I mean?
So here's the thing: he could, like all things in copyright, technically, could he sue me? Yeah, he could sue me. I'd be more likely to get a cease and desist letter from a lawyer saying ceased selling this merchandise, or we could sue. At which point, I mean, I guess I'd see what it says. But the reality is, I mean, fuck, I doubt I'll even sell a mug or two. But listen, if you want a mug, they're pretty nice looking. Look at that. Salty as fuck. I'm salty as fuck. And there's this, look at it. I put hard work into this, guys. I want everybody to know this is hard work. There is a beautiful little salt shaker, and I have lovingly crafted his face. Thank you. That is very much an artistic piece I have smudged out. Okay? So that
I would encourage everybody that owns a bar to get the sticker to put in the bottom of your urinal, because that is a target.
Well, I was going to get the muscle shirt so I can uni-rock in a uni-rock shirt in the future if I wanted to, and I'm definitely getting a mug. So I just haven't gone ahead and ordered them yet. Beaver Rock merch. Beaver Rock. Anyways, that's Teespring. Link should be in the description. Get it while it's hot before I get my ass sued and have to remove them. So that's copyright for you. Let's put it this way. It would have to be a lawsuit, because the way the rules are written, that is grayer than gray. That is the grayest gray I've ever seen in any laws. And in some places I can do this, in other places I can't, and in every place he'd have to sue me for the courts to figure out which is which. So the thing is, I mean, I guess if he wanted to tie us up into like $100,000 copyright lawsuits over me selling a salty AF shirt, and maybe, I don't think I've sold one of them yet. If somebody out there bought one, then congratulations on having a limited option shirt that might not exist ever. Hint, hint.
Limited edition uni.
Hint, hint. This might not be around forever. Well, I mean, let's face it, it's like anything. I mean, if you get, let's put it this way. I saw somebody recently who had a actual image, not a cartoonized image, of a political figure on their shirt, which political figures are very much exempt from those rules. So that's very exempt from that. You can put them on a shirt because it's politics. And he changed the shirt from an actual image of the head to a like pixelated kind of thing. So anyways, so there is obviously, he might have got a cease and desist, because he's like, you can't get this shirt. This is my shirt. And that's how the shirts were. And now the shirts are a little different. So you never know. Take me to your leader. Well, you know what, Glass Monster, my leader's almost done, because everybody said their bye-byes. And I'm about to say bye-bye too. So, hey, guys, thank you for coming. The Beaver, the Dick, and Ragical hiding behind us, holding that sword very ominously. And he brought a kink mask, so I'm concerned. I'm concerned.
I'm keeping these guys in check. You remember Pulp Fiction, right?
That's right.
So anyways, someone in a box who wants to meet you.
There you go. What's in the box? What's in the box? We'll do like Lucky Never Slevin or whatever. Seven? I don't remember what it was called. Maybe it was just called Slevin? Slevin, right? I don't remember.
I think so.
Either way, it was a Brad Pitt movie. You guys know what I'm talking about. Brad Pitt, what's his name? Black guy? Morgan Freeman. The guy that gets a freckle every time he explains a storyline. That's a South Park joke. He gets no Morgan Freeman. He gets a freckle. Ding! Every time he explains a storyline, he gets a freckle.
That was a funny one.
That was a funny episode. Anyways, thank you for coming, guys. Thank you all to the audience for coming. And to one of the people that's in my outro that isn't in my outro anymore, who is a fan of Unirock. Thanks for all the so long, and thanks for all the fish. That's all I have to say about that. So what else can you say? I mean, I wasn't the asshole. I know who was, wasn't the fan either, but you know what I mean? It was Uni. Anyways, outro. Say goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit the like button, but only odd number of times. Thank you.